YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba, and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new Team of the Week card for none other than Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski is an 89 rated card. He has the mostly lengthy acceleration type, right footer with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we don't see any versatility with the card as he can only play the striker position. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from an attacking perspective. As you guys know, with these new Team of the Week cards, they don't get the craziest of upgrades. It's usually just like a +1 or a +2 to each face stat. But with the way that the card is set up, I think that he's going to make an incredible striker in game. Now, the technical side looks phenomenal going forward. The physical side does lack a little bit, especially when it comes to his pace, man. He does have 77 pace overall with 78 acceleration and 77 sprint speed. With the recovery speed of defenders being so good this year in FC 25, it is going to be really interesting to see how Lewandowski fares up against them. The 89 shooting probably going to be the standout stat for the card, and he could easily be one of the most clinical strikers in FC 25. 91 attacking positioning and 91 finishing with the 4-star weak foot and the chip shot playstyle plus. Now, for me personally, boys, the chip shot playstyle plus isn't anything too crazy. I mean, it's still pretty decent to go ahead and incorporate from time to time, but it would have been really nice if EA maybe changed the playstyle plus to like the power shot or the finesse shot just to add a little bit more for the card. The 81 passing and 87 dribbling going to be two really important stats for the card because we also want to maybe create a few chances with him. Lewandowski does have the false 9 player role ++, so if you do want him to be in the build-up, that's a really good thing to go ahead and incorporate. And for the most part, man, as a striker, 86 short pass, 72 long pass, and 81 curve this early on in FC 25 isn't half bad. The 87 dribbling might be one area that you would like to go ahead and improve with the specific chem style because he doesn't have the greatest of agility and balance. Now, keep in mind, boys, Lewandowski does have a bit of a bigger build in game. He is 6'1", so if you do want to improve the dribbling, that's a really good idea. He does have the 4-star skill moves, and the rest of his dribbling stats are really nice. 90 reactions, 91 ball control, and 88 composure. And then last but not least, boys, the 85 physical going to be a huge part to his game going forward. He does have 93 jumping with 90 heading accuracy, so if you do like to cross the ball, I think that Lewandowski is a pretty good player for that. And then he does also have 90 strength and 82 aggression, so he should be very strong both on and off the ball. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 7 different playstyles. The chip shot playstyle plus, and then he does also have the finesse shot, power header, incisive pass, first touch, and trivela. So in terms of playstyles, a lot of scoring playstyles, there is going to be a lot of versatility and a lot of variety with the way that you can attack with him. And then in terms of player roles, we do see a little bit of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. He does have a player role ++ in the false 9, and then you can also use him as an advanced forward, and both player roles are actually really effective this year. As of recording the video, he is going on the market for roughly 100,000 coins, so it is going to be very interesting to see whether or not it's worth picking him up. If you guys do enjoy these FC 25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Lewandowski card. We're going to be playing him at the striker position as that false 9 in the 4-5-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Team of the Week Lewandowski card. Now, the plan is to go ahead and use him as that false 9 in the 4-5-1 formation. We went ahead and gave him the Hunter chem style because honestly, boys, I just feel like his pace is going to let him down a little bit, so it's really important to get the most out of his pace. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he doesn't have the greatest of agility, pretty decent balance, and then the rest of his dribbling stats are quite good as well. 4-star skill moves for the card, and in terms of left stick dribbling, I mean, he's not the smoothest of players on the ball, but maybe going forward he can get the job done. So yeah, man, let's see if we can get off to a good start in game number 1. Might just try to get him in behind early on. Lamine Yamal with a good ball down the line. Lewandowski up against Gvardiol. Oh, it's not bad, boys. We actually get away from Gvardiol right there. A trivela, a decent attempt. The one thing that I really like with the card is the fact that he does have really good strength and aggression, so pairing that with his pace, it is going to be quite difficult to get him off of the ball. Now, with his really good attacking positioning and finishing, and then also a lot of scoring playstyles, he should be very clinical. Decent left stick dribbling right there. We'll try to turn him. There we go. Back to Lewandowski, touch, finesse shot outside of the box, a decent attempt. Now, we are playing co-op, which for me, I mean, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. Doku, these guys are a little bit more aggressive with the way that they defend. Lewandowski, touch. I'm going to go for a power shot, 4-star weak foot. Boys, his power shot, honestly, I think is going to be so good. The power shot playstyle, we all know how OP it is this year in FC 25. That's going to be incredible. Now, right here, we can go ahead and spring into a counterattack, and I do want to test out his passing a little bit more. We did signal Doku to make that run. I'm just going to go over the top. He does have the incisive pass playstyle. I mean, a pretty decent ball right there. Doku's header could have been a little bit better. Now, right here, boys, we do need a little bit of build-up. So let's go ahead and try to link up the play with Lewandowski. He is trying to track that, run a pretty decent over to the top through ball into Yamal. He has covered that. I'm just going to try to chip it to him. That's a great ball. Lewandowski, I mean, it's a very tight angle, but a really nice run forward. There we go, boys. Great interception. Lewandowski, maybe LB pace boost. It's not bad. Can we get away from Alaba? Oh, that's good, boys. With the Hunter chem style, honestly, the pace is not half bad. Now, with the engine chem style, it would be really interesting to test out his pace and how it compares to, like, the different center backs. But so far with the Hunter, man, I think that it's low-key kind of difficult to catch up to him. Nice. Just a simple through ball right there into Doku. His passing has been really accurate, boys. I like it. Cut back. Touch. Power shot on the volley. Lewandowski, 4-star, weak foot. Is just wide. I actually thought that went in. We are keeping the pressure up, boys. Here we go. Lewandowski all the way. Yeah, this guy's defending is a little bit all over the place. R3 touch into a power shot. We're going to get a lucky rebound. I mean, it's not the greatest of goals, man. But you do have that constant threat going forward with the power shot and the finesse shot playstyles. Nice, good football right here, boys. Lewandowski. I'm just going to hold it up a little bit. A little bit of left stick dribbling. That's tight, boys. Sharp turn right there. Alaba does get the tackle, though. I feel like his dribbling for the most part, I mean, with the engine chem style, would probably be a tad bit better in game. But if you can get used to it, man, he's a very good player on the ball. Now what? Keeping the pressure up. I maybe want to test out like a ball roll Trivela a little bit further out. Oh, boys, good shape to it, man. That ball roll Trivela is going to be so good to use. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. Now, if you do end up packing him from, like, Foot Champions rewards, I do think that that's going to be a W for sure. If you can get him on full chemistry for 100,000 coins, or by the time you're watching this video, it might be a little bit more, a little bit less, I think that he makes a great striker in game, man. A lot of variety going forward, and I feel like he's a little bit underrated. Oh, that's great from Mateus Nunes. We do have Doku making that run, little swerve pass. Now we need a little bit of support. Nice, good build up right here, boys. Just gonna try to get Lewa in a good area. Turn, finesse shot. First time, it's a decent attempt, man. Now this guy is a little bit like on the front foot at the moment. We do need a goal just to like break it down a little bit. He is playing a very high line. So we're gonna have to try to use his pace as much as possible. Lewa, nice. Doku, play back to him. Oh, that's good football, boys. I think he's gone for an offside trap right there. Near post. That's my bad. That's my bad, man. I can't even complain right there. I thought he was gonna move his goalkeeper. I should have just gone for a finesse shot in that situation. Oh, it's a lovely interception, boys. Now we're keeping the pressure up. Lewa, power shot, releases the shot quickly, man, and it's a very tidy finish. That's incredible. I actually really like the power shot on this card, man. Very consistent and very effective in game. We do have Doku making that run through the legs. That's a little bit lucky right there. LB pace boost. Lewa touch, 4-star weak foot, power shot. Inches, boys, inches. If my aim's a little bit better right there, we find the back of the net. That's good, boys. Good pressure right here. Lewa. Little body feint right there. I'm going to go Trivela near post. Yeah, boys, the Trivela is so good this year. That's another really good finish. Now, boys, because game number 2 didn't last too long, we are going to go ahead and play one more game in today's video. Having a lot of fun using Lewandowski, a very underrated striker in my opinion. And for 100,000 coins, man, I mean, if you are on a budget, a good player to go ahead and pick up. Lewandowski, a little bit of hold up play up right there up against Thuram. LB pace boost. It's not great, man. It's not great, but you can still go ahead and use it. Power shot on the volley, lovely finish. The LB pace boost, man, as you guys know, it is just so OP this year, but without the rapid or the quick step, and with him not having the greatest of pace, I mean, it does lack a little bit. Nice. Yamal is making that run. Lewa, first time over the top through ball. That's so good to go ahead and use, boys. If you can time that over the top through ball, it's very difficult to defend against. Nice little cutback right there. Lovely football. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Team of the Week Lewandowski card in a few games of division rivals. And I will say, man, a very underrated striker this year in FC 25. Now, with the Hunter Chem style, he does have 86 acceleration and then also 85 sprint speed. And in terms of pace, without the rapid or the quick step play styles, I feel like you can definitely feel the lack of pace a little bit, especially when you want to go ahead and perform the LB pace boost, but he can still most definitely get the job done. The 89 shooting for me personally, boys, was a standout stat for the card. 95 attacking positioning and 99 finishing. I love the fact that there is a lot of variety when it comes to scoring playstyles, man. The ball roll Trivela was great. The power shots were great. The finesse shots were really good as well. And from an attacking perspective, whichever position he ends up picking up, man, the variety in the way that you can score goals with him is incredible. Now, as you guys know, in today's video, we did incorporate him as that false 9. So the 81 passing and 87 dribbling were two really important stats. And if you are maybe a little bit worried about his agility and also short pass, you can always go ahead and give him the engine chem style. But I feel like with the way that the card is set up, the Hunter is most definitely the way to go. His passing in game was still quite accurate with the incisive pass play style. And then in terms of dribbling, man, he is a little bit more clunky on the ball. The 4-star skill moves does help out a little bit, adds a little bit more going forward. But because he does have 78 agility and 84 balance, I feel like it kind of like takes some time getting used to his dribbling. And then last but not least, boys, and a huge part to his game, the 85 physical. I love the fact that he does have really good jumping. If you do like to cross the ball, you most definitely can. And then he does also have 90 strength and 82 aggression. And I will say, man, a very strong player both on and off the ball. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like an 8.7, 8.8 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as that false 9 in the 4-5-1 formation. Now, the only real letdown for the card, in my personal opinion, boys, is that the upgrade isn't too drastic. It's just a +1, +2 upgrade to each face stat compared to his regular rare gold card. Now, his Team of the Week card is currently going on the market for 100,000 coins, so it is roughly 80,000 coins more expensive. But I will say, man, for 100,000 coins, you are getting an incredible striker in game. I think from an attacking perspective, he can do everything really well. I do wish that EA could maybe make the Team of the Week cards just a little bit better in game, maybe adding like an extra play style or maybe giving him like 5-star weak foot, just a little bit more to make the card more desirable. But if you do end up packing him for Foot Champions rewards, man, I do recommend that you guys go ahead and give him a try. For 100,000 coins, a very underrated striker in my opinion. If you do have the coins and you can get him on full chemistry, I think that he makes a really solid striker in game and I would highly recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.